know about the major chemical components present in your nail paint remover or wood glue? Yes, nail paint remover contains acetone, a ketone. Similarly, wood glues contain various aldehydes. In this video, you will get introduced to various synthetic methods to afford aldehydes and ketone. One of the most important method for the synthesis of aldehyde is Rosenmund reduction. Here is an example. This reaction involves the reduction of acid chloride, benzoyl chloride in the presence of palladium on barium sulfate to afford benzaldehyde. Another important reaction is Stephan reaction. Here, alkyl cyanide is reduced to corresponding imine with stannous chloride in the presence of hydrochloric acid. In the next step, this imine is hydrolyzed to give corresponding aldehyde. Alternatively, nitriles are selectively reduced using diisobutyl aluminum hydride. Similarly, esters are also reduced to aldehydes using dibol H. Yet another named reaction is Itard reaction, where chromyl chloride oxidizes the hydrocarbon chain to yield aldehydic group. Here is an example where toluene is first converted to a chromium complex which on hydrolysis gives benzaldehyde. Alternatively, toluene can be converted to benzaldehyde by treating it with chromic oxide in acetic anhydride. The benzalidin diacetate thus formed can be hydrolyzed to benzaldehyde with aqueous acid to yield benzaldehyde. Here is another important name reaction, the Gettermann-Koch reaction. Benzene could be derived by treating it with carbon monoxide and hydrogen chloride in anhydrous aluminum chloride or cuprous chloride. Here is an example. Toluene is chlorinated to yield benzyl chloride, which is hydrolyzed to obtain benzaldehyde. Next, we will look into the synthesis of ketones. Ketones are also obtained from acyl chlorides. Acyl chloride can react with dialkyl cadmium to afford ketones. In fact, these dialkyl cadmium are prepared by the reaction of cadmium chloride with Grignard reagent. Ketones are obtained from nitriles too. Here, ethyl cyanide is treated with phenyl magnesium bromide and further hydrolyzed to yield 1,phenyl-propanol. Ketones can also be obtained by Friedel-Crafts acylation of benzene with required acid chloride in the presence of Lewis acid catalyst. Now, I would like you to recall certain reactions which you have learnt in grade 11. Both aldehydes and ketones may be afforded from alcohol. Oxidation of primary alcohol gives aldehydes while secondary alcohols yield ketones. This can be achieved by oxidizing agents such as chromic anhydride or pyridinium chlorochromate. Yet another method is the dehydrogenation of alcohols over heated copper. As mentioned earlier, primary alcohols are dehydrogenated to aldehydes and secondary alcohols to ketones. Aldehydes and ketones may be afforded from alkenes too. Recall the ozonolysis of alkenes which you have learnt in grade 11. Alkanes are also used to afford aldehydes and ketones. The addition of water to ethine in the presence of sulfuric acid and mercuric sulfate gives acetaldehyde. All other alkynes yield ketones by hydration reaction. Now, as we have come to the end of this session, hope you have got familiarized with various reagents for obtaining carbonyl compounds. Can you tell me how oxidation of ethanol occurs in liver? Now, we will see the summary of this session.
Manorama Horizon. Learning made simple.